More fun for Instat than it's going to be for me. Yeah, our sales rep that. So it's back.
Check, 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 Mike, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check.
So the good thing for you is DeMeo shoots left and...
One's defense, one's offense.
Yeah, but left and right. So you gotta...
Going on.
I didn't know you were a poker player, Jackson told me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, we'll talk.
Not professional, but I like that. Okay.
welcome to the Redback Armory for Westchester Express Hockey. Express coming to New Jersey on a 6-game winning streak, all in last week's tournament, which they were victorious in. 7-3 overall, taking on the Red Bank Generals, the home team, I believe, making their debut for the 2025-26 season. THF matchup will also be the debut of Ryan DeMeo, who will also be wearing number 11. And he'll be playing offense, and Julian Levinson will be number 11 on defense. 17 minutes on the clock, 3 periods of hockey. First 3-period game for the Express this season as they open up THF play for the year. I'm guessing it'll be Everett McDonald between the pipes against Kevin McQuillan. I will confirm that as soon as we get ready for puck drop here momentarily.
Let me see.
And it looks like it will indeed be McDonald versus McQuillan as we get ready for puck drop here. Not exactly sure what the delay is here. Brinson will center this first line with Torts and Nigro on his flank. Avi and Tryon get the opening shift for the defense. Could possibly be waiting on our broadcast partners from the Westchester YouTube family to be ready. And of course, Armed Force Radio around the world. But we are still in a delay here. Only see one official, so it's possible we are waiting for a second man in stripes to arrive on the scene. And we now do have two refs, so both refs talking to the Red Bank coach, so it appears there's some sort of other issue that they're addressing. Scorekeeper or timekeeper potentially issue. Either way, we're going to go with what we got and getting ready now for puck drop. Goalies are both set. Time for talking's done, and we are underway. Red Bank controls the opening faceoff. And the battle in the neutral zone. Controlled by Tortorella. Dumps it down. Niagara will be first on the scene. Crunched by two bodies, but Nolan Brinson gets it. Up to Avi. Fires a puck. Loose in front. Traffic. Loose. Still loose. Now here comes the Generals. Shipped off the wall. Try on. Avi. Shipped up to Torres. Looking for Nigro. Pass too tall. Comes back in. Rigos. Tortorella. Nigro. Absorbs a hit. Here come the Generals again. Good stick by Avi. Behind the net. Shot wide. And out of play. So Red Bank showing the more urgency on that first shift there. Westchester will get 5 fresh legs. Findrati. Behind the net. Devendorf. Pierce. It's Devendorf looking to chip it out. Pierce gets a mid on it. And now muscles its way out. And that one pinballs off the wall and covered up by McDonald. Pushing and shoving in front of the net. Stratty tries to control the faceoff. And it's now Devendorf behind the net. Pierce looking for the breakout. Murph ahead, tapped in by Dratty. And Westchester will try to set it up. Generals are able to clear it. And Devendorf and Levinson will try to break it out again. Rough angle there off the wall. Generals pick it up. And now it is Pierce who will dump it in for Dratty. Got a little room. Look for Murph in the middle. The rest of those line mates will change. And the Generals now break it out. So that pass skips. And picked up by Anderson. Mason. Murphy absorbs a big hit. Ramsey working behind the net. TZ and AJ also in the game now. Good hustle play by Ramsey. Anderson dumps it in behind the net. Played around by McQuillan. Westchester will bring on a fresh forward. It's McGrath. And puck skips over Mason with a man on him. Takes a big hit, but able to clear the zone. Teasy will allow Westchester to make a change here. Avian works on defense. And it looks like the M&M line. Unger, Mason, and McGrath will step in for their first action. Munger chasing. And that puck will squirt out. Works. That pass is picked off. Stick to side by McDonald. Munger giving chase behind the net. Avi and Munger fighting, but the puck comes high to the Generals. They get a shot through traffic, pinballed around, and I believe it's inside of Munger's jersey, which apparently the Red Bank player thought that meant he was fair game for pinata treatment. And that pinata treatment was caught by the ref. And looks like a roughing penalty. And the first look at the Express power play. Dratty will face off. Won by the Generals, who look to clear it. Will. Nolan. Not a clean entry, but an entry nonetheless. But the Generals are able to clear it. And Devendorf with one man chasing. Wheels behind the net. As Dratty. And Will holds it in. Nigro. Nolan. Will. Shot. Did not make its way through, and the Generals are able to clear. Nolan sets it up. Torts, good cross-ice look for Nigro. Down low for Dratty. Skips over to Torts. Back to Dratty. Nolan. Good body position there. Torts. Nolan. Nigro. Good pass in front. Dratty had a stick on it. Squirts wide. Torts. Nolan. Up high to Will. Too high for Nigro. The Generals aren't able to clear it though. They'll set it up again. And this time they are. Penalties over. 11:25 scoreless first period. Westchester will look to change, except for Nolan stays out there. And tries to go 1-on-4. Picked up by TZ. AJ off the bench, but it's tipped up. Foot race here. Ooh, big hit by TZ. Finds Nolan. Looking for Pierce. AJ tripped up. Pierce in front to AJ. Turns, fires it off of McQuillan. Good pressure there by the Express. As they had 4 forwards still out there from the power play, and Rigos will join Avi. TZ will step in to face it off. AJ. Tryon. Wheel and fire it down low. Picked off there by AJ. Absorbs the hit, but able to find TZ. Loses a handle behind the net, but then gets it to AJ. Gets a shot off, save. M&M line will join Avi and Tryon for this offensive zone face-off. Still no score, 10 minutes, 9 seconds left in period 1. Munger's ready. But the Generals win it and promptly ice it, and we'll do it again. Clock did not move on that icing. Puck settled and dumped into the corner, but only Generals are there. And now some Express on the puck. Point to Rigos. Down low to Munger. McGrath now chasing. Good body positioning there. Still loose. Around. Rigos. Pumps it back down. They'll try the other side. But it's Munger who's got it. To Avi. Steps up, gets a shot through. Loose. Rigos chasing. Puts it back behind the net. And they'll clear the zone now. Avi swings it across, but just out of the reach of Hudson Farland. With 9:13 left in period 1, still no score here from the beautiful Red Bank Armory. Wonder who's paying for this rig. Maybe some soprano money up here in Jersey. .11, looking for the other 11. That is the Mayo making his debut. Julian. Julian. It's Anderson. Into his skates and back they come. Julian now. Unable to gather it in. Puck actually floats off of the crossbar. And that's off the skate of Brinson, or off the stick. And 5 fresh bodies for the Express. Anderson. That shot gets all the way through. Pad saved by McDonald. And then covered up in front of the net. Red Bank able to get a little bit on that shot. Everett pads it aside. Red Bank wins the faceoff. Another shot kicked aside in front. It's Wirtz breaking it out to Torts. As Dratty Pass in front, looking for Nigro. Torts. Again, Dratty. Mason. Gains the red line. Fires it in. That one off of the stanchion. Mason. D to D. Works. To Torts. Good look for Dratty. Good look for Nigro. Murph off the bench. Nigro. Avi absorbs the hit. As he and Devendorf back on defense now. And it is Devendorf now. Clearing it. Finds Murph. Teasy. And here come the Generals. Playing hard in their opening game. Westchester possibly a little bit sloppy so far today. Another collision there. Puck is loose. Teasy now takes control. Sticked away. Devendorf. He'll gain the zone. Centers it. The Generals are there. And they do clear it. Onto the stick of Avi. And he'll take it up ice. And that one is into some General skates. Now Munger. Content to dump it down. Change D. Munger giving chase. Him and McGrath. 2-on-1. Now 2-on-2. See who comes out with the puck. It is the Express centering pass. Rigos. Sloppy pass there. Gets it back. And centers it to the Generals. Rigos and Munger get the job done on the clear. Munger picks it off. Looking for a little help. Rigos pinching. Good stick there to Munger. Express. The midst of a change. Munger stays with the play. Julian slides it into the corner. Rigos. Good pass to DeMeo. Takes a big hit. 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2. Good drop pass by the Generals. Stick on puck though for Westchester as no shot gets through. Ramsey back checking. DeMeo sticked out by Anderson. And we'll get some change for the Express, which gives the Generals a chance to break out. A loose puck knocked up by Torty. Nigro got a man breaking. No, and they clear it out. And Wertzy gets it back into the zone. Paul dumps it down low. Gives chase for a bit. Wertz. Shot. Blocked. Paul behind the net. Into the hands of Nolan. Got Torts going to the middle. Got Nigro going to the middle. Tries the backhand shot and swallowed up by Kevin McQuillan. Still no score now. 2:58 left in period one. Face off, loose in front. Nigro just out of his reach. Mason pinching up. Dumps it down. Puck loose again. Picked up by the Generals. Mason pinches this time. Backed up here by McGrath, who almost has his pocket picked, but is able to clear it to the neutral zone where the Generals pick it up. But that time it's picked up by Murphy. He's got some numbers. Fires it left. Mason. And Westchester will clear the zone and change some bodies. Teasy first on the scene. Devendorf. Try to start the breakout. Here comes Teasy. Shot stick to side. Teasy gets his own rebound. Circles, looking for someone. Red Bank 2-on-2, but they will dump it into the Express bench and settle for a face-off just outside the Westchester zone to the left of McDonald and in front of the Westchester bench. In fact, actually, they will face it off in center ice. 1:50 to go in a scoreless first period. A lot of passes in skates and maybe some sloppy play early on for Westchester, but we have seen this blueprint last week. It's a dangerous one. And they'll need to wake up here. Rigos. I declared to Murph. Giving chase now behind the net. Help from Teasy. 2-on-2 back there. Kicking it around. And Teasy will come out with it. General's right there again. This time, Rigos to Avi. Up ice he goes. Drops for Murph. Murph, swing and a miss, but gets the puck back. Now Avi. And Pierce loses it against the wall. And Avi will bring it back out and try to set it back up. Finds Julian. AJ drops it in there for Dratty, who gets a shot off. Lutz, still rebound. Lutz. And Julian's got AJ if he hurries. And AJ will just dump it down. I don't know if he got a stick on it. Apparently they say not. It was in my blind spot. So icing it is. 36 seconds left in period one. Scoreless one. Scoreboard says 7 shots on goal for Westchester, just 4 for the Generals. Not exactly sure how accurate that is. And DeMayo loses an edge up against the boards. Julian. Dratty had it for a second. It's underneath me. Can't really see exactly what's going on there. And Dratty in. Has DeMayo. That one stick to side by McQuillan. And that will be the end of a scoreless first period. And I don't know if there is an ice cut at any time, but it does not appear as there will be one now. So a scoreless first period. Not too many real high danger chances for either goalie to deal with. And the word I hear coach giving these kids is sloppy, if I'm hearing it correctly. And that would be a pretty accurate description of period 1. Doesn't look too happy, nevertheless. Just going to get on this side. So, for the first time this season, and unbeknownst to Everett McDonald, he will have to switch nets. Same 5 that started period 1 take the ice for period 2. And win the face-off. Here he goes. Gains the red line. Dumps it down. Westchester. Give it chase. Nolan. And Teasy work in the corner. 2-on-2. Nolan comes out with it. Finds Avi. Good looking pass to the point there. And that one sticked aside. Avi able to keep it in. Fires it off of Nigro's shins and out. And Nolan sends one to Rigos, who was covered. Able to dump it down. And now Avi found a couple generals ready to say hello as soon as he touched the puck. That one's picked off in front by Nolan. Oh, good save. Blocked by the defenseman, then Murphy got a good stick on the rebound. Best scoring chance there, and here Trouty again had it on a stick and winds up getting cleared. And it's AJ in the neutral zone, picked off by the Generals. Trouty loses the handle. Redbank is getting their sticks involved here. AJ. Trouty. Cross ice pass for Pierce. And the Generals looking to regroup. And struggling in the neutral zone now. And good express pressure. AJ dumps it down. Pierce. And Westchester was in the midst of a change, so here come the Generals. And Julia sticks it aside. The Generals are on every puck, though. Anderson. Stretch pass. Declan. Looks like could have been interference, but the arm is up. Rammer had some offensive pressure. And we'll see if there's a penalty here for interference or not. And it does indeed look like number 8 for the Generals is being escorted to the sin bin. So with 14:20 to go in period 2, Westchester will have their second look at the power play unit in a scoreless game. Didn't see the exact call, but I'm assuming it was indeed 2 for interference on the takedown. And what looks like, I guess, what I would call power play 1. Trouty centering, Nigro and Torts. Nolan on the point. And Devendorf is your lone defenseman. Refs get the okay, and we drop the puck. And it's won by the Generals, who will clear it all the way down. Begin this kill. Devendorf winding it up behind the net. One man on him. And he loses it. Lost it in his skates and to the pressure. And now Nolan will take it behind the net. Devendorf, cross ice pass is picked off. Again, Westchester looks really sloppy. Nigro, try his luck at bringing it in. He's able to. Now Westchester will set up. Nigro, surveying. Will. Nolan. Nigro. Back for Will. Cross ice to Nolan. Looking for the back door. They found it so many times last week. He was looking for Nigro. And now Will finds him. Collin gets a shot off the face mask. Westchester maintains possession. 50 seconds left in the power play. Nigro fumbles it in the corner, and the Red Bank is able to clear it. 42 seconds in the man advantage. Couple changes now. Torts leaves it for Avi. Walks the line. Nolan back to Avi. Fires one through. Might have been off the stick or head of a General and into the corner. But Westchester again. Good pass back door there, and that one doesn't quite get through. Torts picks it up. Avi calmly finds his man. Pierce walks up. Good move. Now he's looking for a man. No, loose puck. Avi. Penalties expired. Out of the box comes the General. Avi fires one again into the defense there. But Pierce picks it back up. He's looking for Teasy. Puck loose in front. Avi pitches, gets a shot into the corner. Pierce. Westchester maintaining control here. Anderson. New defense on there. That one into the shin pads. And here comes the General. Good play there by Anderson to clean up his own mess. Up to AJ. Teasy. Behind his own net. Ducks out of a big hit incoming. Leaves it for AJ. Clean look there behind the net for Murph. Shot. Good save there. Right. Avi, neutral zone again. Circles all the way into his own zone. And gets it to Murph, who will dump it down. So we'll make some changes here. And Mason with a man on him. Behind his own net. Munger. Runs into that broken stick there. And Murphy. McFarland. Munger behind the net. D to D. Good pass. Mason. Shot. Kicked aside. Now Anderson. Chasing and good stick. Murph. Generals all over him though. They will ice it. Still no score. 10:22, second period. As the M&M line will stay on there. Works and Rigos on defense. Munger steps in. Face-off controlled by the Generals. Wirtz lofts one. Quillen tried to glove that down. Now it's Munger. Shot into the pads of the man who was defending him. Rigos. Good pass to Munger. Behind the net. McFarland gets a shot off that one. Whizzes into the corner where the Express are still on it. McGrath looking for a man. Rigos. Nice move there. Wrist shot into the glove of McQuillan. Clean look at that Rigos wrister. And the top forward line for the Express step in. Devendorf and Levinson on defense. Torts dumps it behind the net. Nigro back to Torts. Squirts away. Nigro. Little ice there. Ooh, nice pass for Nolan. Levinson pitches down as they maintain possession. Torts. And Devendorf would touch that one, so Julian will chase up on his net, but loses it. And Nolan back checks his way into the play, and they've got 3-on-2 here. Nigro, though, controls it. And keeps it. Strolling through and scores! Colin Nigro! Quick little wrister. And finally they break the seal here at the Armory. 8:46 to go. Colin Nigro made it all happen himself there. And quick little wrister over the left shoulder of Kevin McQuillan. And Westchester on the board with the game's first goal. 1-0 here in the second period.
Nice job, Colin.
So Draddy stays on at center, and Coach Gillespie leaving Nigro and Nolan out there, perhaps sensing an opportunity to take control of this game. And 2-on-1 for the Generals. Good pass. Give and go there. Was open. Nice save by McDonald, but the rebound is in. Generals had a 2-on-1. The initial save was made. Rebound was lying in front. And they were able to slide it home, and just like that, 8:17, about 30 seconds difference. They give it right back, and it's a 1-1 game. So the Generals now feeling inspired with what I believe is their first goal of the season in their second period of play. Anderson, looking for Wirtz. Instead finds Pierce. Wirtz can't keep. Will retreat. And then finally ahead to Torts. And that'll be covered up by McQuillan. See letters on something? Tortorella wins his battle. Looking for a man. Centers it. Murph was in the vicinity. Anderson for the little collision there. We'll give chase. Dangerous pass to Wirtz. Good save by McDonald. He can't find the puck though. Generals still have it. Puck still loose. Generals. And now Murphy's able to clear it to neutral zone. But Red Bank is there. And right back in they come. Wirtz. Behind his own net. For Pierce. Westchester looking to make the long change there. Here in period 2. And that puck is loose again. Oh, it's Wirtz. AJ. Oh, good look there for Henry Ramsey. It goes wide. Ramsey, Teasy, AJ. Devendorf, Rigos. Rigos up to Teasy. Pushed around, Ramsey give a chase. And Devendorf keeps Regbank will get out and break out. Good hit there by Devendorf. And it leads to Westchester now. AJ. Pounds low. Shot into the defenseman's shins, but a good looking opportunity there for AJ and Devendorf. Ramsey. Rigos. Looking for a man. D to D for Will. Will. Gets it behind the net. And Rigos going to be in a foot race here. He gets it out. Westchester's first experience this year with the long change. And we still have a 1-1 game here, 4:26. In period 2, we are past the halfway point of what is clearly going to be a close hockey game. Generals turn it over. Big hit there, McFarland. Absorbs it. He's up though. Avi. Skates to the middle. Throws one on net. Pinballs back behind. And the Generals try to clear it and do, but Avi's waiting for it. And right back in they try to come. Out of the reach of Hudson. And they clear it again. And Avi will clear it one more time, but quickly brought out by the Generals. Levinson. Not able to win that battle, so now Avi's got to defend. Everett, puck's loose again. Again with a good initial save. The puck sat there and fortunately was able to be cleared, and that one is cleared into the open arms of a pretty disgusted looking Mike Gillespie. 1-1, 3:23 here in period 2. Nigro, nice move. Well, it was all alone. Mason muscles his way to that puck. Allows him to get it to Nigro down low. Had Nolan. But it's the Generals, and here they come. And that looks like it was a trip, but fortunately no call for Westchester. It's Nigro now. Absorbs a hit. Mason. The shot's loose. The wraparound was there. Still loose. Nigro. Where is it? Loose again. Nolan. Now he's looking for help. And again, the puck is loose right in front of the net. Oh, off of Nigro's skates. Nolan has Murphy front, but he loses a handle there. Nigro does a good job to try to keep it, but Mason needs to get to that puck first, and does. But the Generals are able to keep it in the zone as they go for a change. And here comes Niagara. Toe drags and puck winds up behind the net where Murph throws it back on net. Never know what can happen in that spot. Wertzy able to dump it down low. And now it's Pierce for Rigos. Slides it across to Wirtz. Walks in and gets a good looking shot off there. And that one skips over the stick of Rigos. Comes back in. Walks down the middle, gets a shot off the side. There's a backhand by Dratty. Tipped off the glove, then the crossbar. So it looked like it was going to be an odd man rush for the Generals. Turned into a pretty good pair of looks by the Express. And despite outshooting the Generals 20-8, at least on the scoreboard, it remains a 1-all game. Dratty, Devendorf. Wirtz was pinching way down low. And Will's back to help him out. Kind of a loose pass there to Wirtz, who runs into trouble behind the net, needs a little help. And now Westchester controls it and looking to break out, but cannot. Wirtz reverses direction for Devendorf. Up to DeMayo. Pierce tries to thread the needle and gets his own loose puck. And Devendorf wisely stays at home there and now steps up. Good move. Shot harmlessly sticked aside. And Will, a little room this time. Nice move. Looking for a man. And I believe the net is off once again. With 10 seconds, 10.4 seconds in the second period. We'll have one more offensive zone face-off here for the Express. Try and unbreak this tie. So the Generals control the face-off, but turn it over behind the net. 3 seconds, 2, and that will be the end of period number 2. And we're in the same place we were at the beginning of the game and at the end of period 1, all tied. This time at 1 apiece. And it looks like we now will indeed have an ice cut. So as Colin Nigro, after a scoreless, almost a period and 3/4, puts Westchester on the board. It's about 30 seconds later, they coughed it right up. And so after 2 periods, we are tied 1-all at Red Bank. We'll be back.
now I'm going through deleting emails.
How do you think he's doing? That goal, it was losing.
Didn't matter. I've told him 100 times, but he doesn't listen to me. He has to stay with the non-shooter because it fucked up the goal. Fucked up the goal every time. If you go with vacillate in between the shooter and the non-shooter, then the goalie doesn't know which guy to watch. And then you go
I
for
saw Brett look at the non-shooter.
but you got to
That non-shooter could get it in that shot.
he
It's like
did,
a
but if
scuffle
he's
around the
stuck
net.
with the non-shooter, then the guy that has the puck is forced to shoot the puck and hold the focus on the guy with the puck. Because otherwise, the goalie has no idea which guy to go after. I've told him 100 times, but he thinks he can break it up in between, and it doesn't work that way. Can't do that.
Not the coach, but
Well, he should ask, well, he won't never ask, but ask the goalie. The goalie's going to tell him, take one guy, then I know I can focus 100% on the other guy.
makes sense.
And we're back at the Red Bank Armory Ice Complex. The beautiful Red Bank Armory Ice Complex. You are on a rainy Saturday night. 2 periods of hockey in the books. Westchester dominating in the shots on goal category, but that's just about the only spot. As despite a 24-8 lead on the scoreboard, shots on goal, only a 1-1 game here as we head into period 3, looking to extend that 6-game winning streak and open their THF schedule with the victory. Bad angle there by Rigos, and it comes right back in. But they'll break it out. Nolan, fresh ice now. 2-on-1 now with Nigro. Maybe wet ice, but in front for Torts. Puck still loose. Ice might be a tad slippery here. There's Avi. Gets it right back. Nolan. Pass is looking for Nigro. Puck is bouncing. Rigos. Nigro. Rigos now in the neutral zone. Waits for his teammates to clear, and we'll get a change. Puck bounces right to Murph, though. And he had Pierce. Here come the Generals. Julia. Red Bank able to center that pass. Now the clear will eventually be controlled by Devendorf. Has to wait for Murph to clear. Does. Murphy. Pierce. Driving down into the corner. Loses an edge. Puck's loose. Swings his stick around. And it's the Generals on the rush. But a good play there by Dratty. And they'll have to start it again. Westchester. Fresh bodies. Henry Ramsey on the puck. Almost a turnover. Now Teasy hounding. That looked a little more like the team we saw last weekend. Now it's the Generals trying to get a change. Teasy tips it down. Ramsey giving chase. Big hit delivered there by Teasy. Devendorf muscles his way through. Takes a hit. Leaves it for Teasy. Gives chase. Behind the net. Generals now working 2-on-4 as the other 3 will go for a change. AJ delivers a big hit. Puck cross ice now. Loose. Mason. Run it down. Slips up there. Puck loose. Mason was trying to find Devendorf. Lost a handle in front of the net. The Generals were there. Got a shot off. I believe it went off McDonald's shoulder. And now this time it's the Express able to cause a turnover. Good play by Wirtz. And Munger. McGrath on the wrong end of that hit. Covered up by the General goalie, Kevin McQuillan, who has covered up 24 of the 25 shots he has faced. Or at least deflected them. Only one has tickled the twine. McGrath circling. Fights off a hook. Drops it for Munger. Generals just kind of let him go back there and take it. McGrath. Back to Munger. Good pressure now by the Express. Ooh, off the Gatorade bottle. But must have hit the outside of the net. Paul. And that one is again into the pads. Anderson will have to chase it down again, as that shot does not get through. But Hudson will bring it up. Avi makes a move, heads up ice. All the way down low and absorbs what is going to be an interference call. So Avi drawing the penalty there on some nifty move. Went cross ice and cross over. General's number 50, I think, saw he was in trouble and wound up taking the interference penalty, which will bring the Westchester power play out with 12:42 to go in period 3. 2 minutes of power play time. Findrati step in and wins the face-off clean. Nolan up top for Devendorf. Nigro can't control it, and Devendorf finds Colin, who has the only Westchester goal today. Andrade loses the handle, and that leads to a general clear. Devendorf for Nolan. This ice must be really wet. Still some spots. Westchester not really that smooth handling the puck. Nolan's got some smooth moves. He finds Devendorf. Devendorf fires one through, loose in front. Torts trying to get a stick on it. And Generals are able to clear it. Good opportunity there for Westchester. They'll go right back in. Nigro. Back up top to Devendorf. Cross ice for Nolan. Good pass for the back door for Colin. That was a nice play. But ultimately, with 50 seconds left in the power play, the Generals are able to clear it. Nigro, I should say, Nolan with a man on for Will. He finds Colin. Cross center ice into the zone. Waiting for help. Avi finds his way on, comes inside. Oh, good shot and a good save there. Avi off the bench. Good looking play and a good looking move for the puck again. Calmly working, walking. Shot swallowed up this time by Kevin McQuillan. Calm, cool, and collected for Avi there, leading to a couple of good scoring chances as he flew off the bench, looking for an offensive opportunity with 15 seconds left in this power play. Everything but the goal there for Westchester. It's still 1-1, 10:56 to go. As they'll get one more offensive face-off here, which they will control. Quick shot there by Pierce. McQuillan up to the task. Pierce wins his battle down low and then taken down. No penalty there. Teasy. Red Bank can't find the puck. Now it's AJ on his man. And we're back to full strength. Generals trying to clear the ice, but they turn it over. And Teasy loses it. Avi. Julian. AJ looking for Teasy in front. Bouncing puck. AJ. And now it's Pierce. Teasy behind his net. Leaves it for Pierce. Picked up by Teasy. Looking to wrap it around, and a very late hit to the head there. May or may not have been out of the view of the officials. Teasy, a little fist to the face. Bounced off the cage. But they'll separate him, and we will stay even strength. Just under 10 minutes in the final period of a 1-1 game. This isn't funny anymore. Express need a goal. Munger follows his own face-off. Puck tipped. Bouncing puck. Frigos tries to keep it in. And it's Mason. Gloves it down. Puck loose though in center. Mason able to dump it down. Westchester needs to get on it. Rigos trying to keep it. Puck clears the zone, but eventually dumped back down. M&M line out here now. Mason has it skip over him. Rigos with a man on him. Will bring it behind his own net. Up for McFarland. Mason and Rigos will switch sides here. It's Mason now working behind the net. Generals leave it in front there. And through the crease it goes. And again, our first to the puck. Good sustained pressure from Red Bank now. And McDonald can't find it. And bailed out by the whistle there. And once again, a little bit sloppy there. In their own end. Mayo taking a hit there. Or is it Levinson? Pardon me there with two number 11s. Puck loose in front. And it was indeed DeMayo, who's on the ice right now. Anderson, DeMayo. And they'll try to play it behind their own net. And out they come. Wirtz. A good stick. Finishes his check. And Rammer will clear it as Westchester will get some fresh bodies on here. Devendorf. Torts. Avi. Shot. Off the blocker and into the glove of Kevin McQuillan, who has stood tall here. 32 shots, that being number 33. And still a 1-1 game. Avi. Puck skipped up and almost out of the zone. And Torts able to muscle that one. Comes up with the puck. Got a man. Unable to get that pass through, and the Generals are able to clear it.
Stay there, Torts.
Avi, Torts, and he turns it over. And the Generals working back in. Levinson, good stick there. Puck goes still behind the net. Generals are on it. Looking for a man in front. Instead, they work it to the point. A whiff there, though, and that'll lead to Colin Nigro. And he comes in alone. Player giving chase. Shoots. Good save there. Net is off. No whistle. Nolan. And after making that really good save, McQuillan tried to fix the net, but the refs will eventually blow it dead. Huge scoring chance there with 5:48. Dratty, Murphy, Pierce, Rigos, Levinson. Murphy. Kicked it and in! Oh! It looked to me like it was kicked past the goal line, but we play on. Almost a huge break for Westchester. As Rigos now with a man on him in front of his own net. Gives chase. And finds Dratty. Try on. And gets a shot on goal, but it was one of his teammates offsides on the other side. 5:16 left. Still tied at 1 here. Red Bank not only hanging around, but the game is tied. Dratty pumps it down low. Murph giving chase. And there it is, and that's between the legs. Big Dratty! That time, Westchester hustling to the puck. And getting the go-ahead goal with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left. Finn Dratty. That is the kind of hustle that has been kind of missing all night. And when you're first to pucks and hard on pucks and throw them on net, good things happen. And a good thing just happened for the Express now. 5:04 to go. Period 3, 2-1 lead. McQuillan has stood on his head this game, and that puck took an unfortunate bounce. And now Niagara looking for more. Last time it looked like they might have a little pep in their step. They gave up the game-tying goal 30 seconds later. Anderson, Torts, 1-on-3. Mason turns, finds it. Up ice for Nolan. Finds Torts. Good dump down in the corner for Colin. He had Torts again. And Mason alone on the point, calling for it. And that time, the Generals ice it. So, following the goal, Westchester, more good pressure as they try and desperately to hang on now to this 2-1 lead. 4 minutes left. Triple the shots on goal, only double the goals, and by double, I mean one more. TZ settles in, clean win. Avi got some room there. Off of the skates and out, and Avi. Pierce for the Wirtz. Helps get it back in. TZ looking for Rammer in front. And now Avi keeps his man in front. Wirtzy behind the net. Reverses course to Avi. Tape to tape for AJ. Puck loose in front. Rammer had a shot at it. TZ backhands it wide. And I don't know if the net's off again or we're going to get a penalty. I think we might get a cross check to TZ. And at a pretty inopportune time, the Westchester penalty kill will come out onto the ice for the first time. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left now in a 2-1 game. And one of their best defensive forwards in the box. It'll be Dratty and Nolan. Levinson, Devendorf, manning the D. Dratty, a stick on it, tries to chip it out, can't. Generals have it again. Big hit by Dratty. This one is going to clear the zone. And Nolan fighting to pick it off, and he's dragged down there. And lying on the puck. And we'll have a whistle. It is out of my view. .136 left in the TZ penalty. 2:52 left in the game. 2-1 Express. Same four, stay out. Offensive face-off. Won by Nolan. Dumped into the corner by Levinson. Express pressure. Need to get men back. And Julian will be first to that puck. And clears it all the way down. Dratty will have a chance to be first to this one. Instead lays the hit. And so here come the Generals. 1:13 left. And they lose it. Will try to get a body there to control it behind the net. Instead the Generals come out with it. And they look to angle it off the boards. And it will go out. Nolan, headman, gets his stick on this one. Here come the Generals now. 1-on-2 though as they go forward change with 50 seconds left. Puck behind the net. Rigos giving chase. Puck came all the way out for offsides, and they do see it. 40 seconds left now on the TZ penalty. Avi and Tryon on defense. Pierce and Nigro are the forwards. 40 seconds left. 1:56 left in the game. Big face-off here. Tryon had a stick on it, but the Generals have the puck behind the net. Avi trying to clear it. Instead, the Generals again. Rigos fight it. Avi trying to clear it. And they are able to. And late hit there against Pierce. 16 seconds left in the man advantage. Generals, though, going to come out. Have numbers. Rigos trying to keep him outside. And was not able to there. Trying to step slow there. As his man turned on the Jets. And went around. McDonald helped him out. And we're 5-on-5. And it looks like the Generals will take a timeout and empty the net here with 1 minute and 17 seconds and a 2-1 lead. This timeout brought to you by Murphy's Bomb Squad. If it's a ticking, don't investigate. Call Murphs. The fine folks at Murphy's Bomb Squad will come over and take a look. So 1 minute, 17 seconds remain in a one-goal game. Westchester with the lead. A game on paper you didn't expect to be this tight, but that is why they play the games. Avi and Tryon stay on defense. TC out of the box. Along with Nigro. And Nolan will take the face-off. Rigos got a stick on it. But the Generals had it. And now with the empty net, it is offsides. 1 minute and 6 seconds. Still 6-on-5. Face-off just outside the zone. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Nigro, if he can get a stick on this one, has the empty net to fire at, and does indeed get it. Avi fighting two men there. Wins his battle. Tries to clear it on the outside. No. Redbank still with it. Nolan fighting. Puck's loose. And this time Nolan will ice it with 34 seconds left. And Coach Gillespie will, it looks like, make one change. Dratty's out there. So Dratty will face it off. Nolan and Nigro. Avi try on. 33.3 seconds left. Empty net. 2-1 hockey game here from Red Bank on a rainy Sunday. Red Bank. And Nigro got one man to beat. Being held up. Tripped up. But no goal. Nigro with the puck again. Rigo stumps it down. 16 seconds to go. Red Bank going to have one more chance with 10 seconds left. Rigos will bring it behind his own net and try and sit on the puck. Catch me if you can. Avi, help him out. 2-1, and that's it. The Westchester Express will hold on with good defense and timely scoring here in the third period. Everett McDonald gets the win. And 7 in a row, albeit not easy or pretty. Westchester will go back up north with a victory in the THF opener, 2-1 over the Red Bank Generals. Good night, everybody.